Hey everyone, let's stick with the Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here and like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. Go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, link is below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. So if you're here right now, say what up. We have the S&Ps up 25, Dow's up 164, NASDAQ up 95. Again, we are up. We're coasting. You know, Santa rally or no Santa rally, the market's going up. What's going on? What's going on? Chewy, Red Dust, Faiz, Jose, how you doing this morning? Hope you guys are having a good day, having a good week so far. We got through Monday. So, you know, downhill. We got 10 days to Christmas. You know, time for AMD. Yo, AMD got upgraded, Jose. AMD got upgraded last night by Goldman Sachs right after close. It's crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trade some AMD today. Today, so not a whole lot's going on. A couple things, I wanted to point out before we get into some of the charts here. Moderna, their vaccine has been emergency use authorized by the FDA. FDA staff endorsement comes 2 days before the agency's vaccine and rated Biological Products Advisory Committee, a group outside medical advisors, is scheduled to review it. The committee is expected to recommend Moderna's vaccine for emergency use. So, and I'm sure you've heard the news already, but Electoral College, it's official, finally official. Joe Biden wins. So January 20th, 2021. We could put this behind. I think the markets have already moved on, but this kind of solidifies where we're going right now. Yo, Luke, what's going on? Samir, Michael, how we doing? Yeah, Luke, you're all cash right now. Yeah, to be honest with you, it's not cash, not a bad place to be. Right now, expectation, obviously with the holiday coming up, end of year. It might be some lower volatility times, but you never know. 2020 was a weird year. We don't know how people are going to clean up their end of year books or their 2020 books. We don't know if they're going to take off some losers. The thing is, if people were holding stock through 2020, they probably don't have that many losers outside of like Boeing, the banks, travel. But like if you were holding tech, you should be pretty good. And I've been holding tech, so we'll see what happens. Yo, Jeff, what's going on? Aren't options supposed to be fast trades? I've not made yet an options trade. Basic tips, just do some money. Michael, there's a strategy when you trade options. You can you have a flexibility option. You could trade fast, you could trade slow, you could trade everything in between. You could trade super slow. You could buy contracts 2 years out and just hold it like stock. You could buy something for this week expiration and get burned. Which I definitely don't think we should do. But it is what it is. The other thing that I wanted to point out before we get into the charts is today is going to begin the Fed 2-day meeting. With tomorrow, Jerome Powell is going to come out and say, "Hey, interest rates are changed, unchanged. We don't know. We're thinking it's predicted to be unchanged at 0.25%." And then they have the Jerome Powell press conference. So if you do not want to hold through Fed Day, I encourage you, make the best decision for yourself and your portfolio. But for me, what I'm going to do is probably offload some stuff today. I'm probably going to offload. I'm holding. Honestly, I'm holding a little bit. I'm holding a little bit heavy. I have 5 Apple calls. I'm in Lululemon. I'm in CRM. I'm in NIO. So I'm going to kind of offload hopefully today. So yesterday, if you guys remember, yesterday we had a nice gap up on SPY and a fade. It didn't come back to the lows on Friday, but I mean, right now we're kind of mid-range. We're at 367. We did hit a high of 369.80 on SPY yesterday. We closed near the lows around 364. We're at 367 right now. So, we hopefully we don't have a repeat of yesterday, or if we do, like, hopefully we get this like push up and I can exit my positions, Up 39% for last 30 days doing on the money credit put spreads where time decay works in your favor. Yep, exactly. Yo, Michael, you gotta learn some stuff about options. Otherwise, the options are gonna teach you a lesson, man. Like people think that options is a quick way to get rich, but options are complicated, and they will literally tear your head off if you don't know what you're doing. Like I encourage you to start learning. And if you're looking to get in the options game, just don't like trade blindly. I mean, you might get lucky a couple times, but over the course of a lifetime, might blow up your account, bro. Just saying. You think we'll get hype rallies again for EV and charging soon? I think so. Oh, that was the other thing. Red Dust kind of reminds me here. So Friday, S&P 500 is going to be rebalanced. Tesla's going into the S&P 500. So rebalancings have become major trading events because more investors are tied to indexes. So the volume of trading during rebalances has gone way up. So they're expecting on Friday huge volume due to the rebalance and of the S&P 500. So I don't know if huge volume means that we're gonna go up or go down. I don't know, but just to be clear, that's happening this Friday. So I mean, I just wanted to put it out there. So if obviously if Tesla ramps up, I think it'll be good. Red Dust, kind of answer your question for everybody. I mean, Tesla made some major moves yesterday. I mean, it hit 610, came up to 640. It's above 640 right now. Tesla. I mean, it really needs to clear this area, 655. Otherwise, it could just like kind of ping back and forth. I'm here to learn. Welcome, Michael. Glad you're here. I encourage you to join the Discord, join the Facebook group. There's a lot of people that you can learn from. Imagine all the novice traded in March, no clue, making huge bucks, but as soon as September came, yeah, Red Dust. I mean, that's what I mean. Like your day of reckoning. Like if you don't know what you're doing in the options trading world, like you may win for a week or a month or even a couple months and just trade blindly, but your day of reckoning is coming. And I don't mean to scare you, but as long as you realize that, you're going to be okay. I mean, if you could trade stock and you know how to, be patient and stuff like that, you might have a better chance. But I mean, options trading is one of the hardest things I've ever done my whole life. Like it's really, really hard, but if you want the big rewards, you got to do the hard things. Forex is a scam. Well, Forex is unregulated. It's not regulated. So, Qs. What I'm looking at right now, Qs are at 306. We gotta break this area here, 308 area. We double topped here, 308.60 came down. Looks like we're gonna have another retest. I don't know. I thought we were gonna retest it yesterday, but we did not. Yo, man, child, what's going on? Does the volume on Friday mean there'll be a huge buy? I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know if it's going to be buying or selling. Like, that's the thing. You got to be careful about that. I don't know if the volume is going to be buying or selling. We trust in the straddles for expected moves. I think that the expected moves, I think that implied volatility, implied volatility across the board went up yesterday. We had VIX. What was it at today? Okay, VIX is coming down, but VIX had a serious ramp up yesterday from 22 to almost 25. Closed at 2470 area. Now at 23. VXX, same thing. But the thing about yesterday was that yesterday was a little bit abnormal in the sense that the indexes were rolling over into March futures. So that event happened yesterday. So, the price action yesterday was, kind of choppy. We had some stuff going up, some stuff going down, some stuff staying the same. And, trying to find the direction of the market, obviously it went down, closed red, but basically went back to flat. So there was not a rebalancing, but there was a rolling over of the futures into March contracts for the futures. So, price action was a little bit funky yesterday. So hopefully today, we resume to a little bit of normal trading, Nick, you'll no longer be able to buy closed-end funds, limited partnerships, master limited royalty trust units on Robinhood. I think that Robinhood is trying to lower their risk because, those are risky. I guess you want to call them instruments. Those are risky things to invest in. So, I think that Robinhood is trying to minimize their exposure to risk. You have to realize that when you own a brokerage, you're prone to risk too because people like us on the other end, some of us are responsible, but then there's some of us that are going to YOLO into 200 grand negative, and not actually realize what's happening. And so that's what's happened in Robinhood. They're trying to clean it up because they're like, hey, since we don't know why our users, Robinhood unfortunately has the most novice users, so they're more prone to blowing up their account, going into bad situations. So Robinhood, thankfully, is making the right decision and protecting them from themselves. But if you know what those are, then you should probably not be trading on Robinhood, James. If you know what those things are, if you don't know what those things are, then it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you at all. But Robinhood's got to do what it's got to do to preserve itself. Otherwise, if everyone's blowing up their accounts, Robinhood's going to get blown up as well. Artie, what's going on? I'm not trading Tesla, Red Dust. Unless I'm selling premium on Tesla, I am not. I took a 3K loss back in, when was that? Was it August or September? I don't remember. Took a 3K loss on Tesla, and that was it. Just gonna sell premium on it. It's a great stock. Maybe buy leaps on a major dip. Maybe buy leaps, but Tesla's run, I don't know if it's going to come to an end per se, but it's going to have to consolidate, I would think. But who knows? We're just we're just small traders on the other side. You know what I mean? We're not really sure what's going on sometimes. So, NIO, I bought into NIO. Yesterday, I bought the 42 call for December 31st. So what I liked about NIO, every time look since November, when it comes below 40, it rips up. When it comes below 40 again on December 2nd, ripped up. Tested yesterday below 40, held really nicely. It was holding yesterday. It looked like a pretty bullish chart. So I bought in when it was in the 40s. Actually, I think it was 40, 90 somewhere in here. I think I was buying this leg up in here. So it's currently gapping up. NIO was down due to the offering, but lately stock's been obviously selling off due to the offering, but they've been bouncing up, pretty close to immediately after that. So that's mainly what I was trading on NIO, that it was going to bounce up, hold this 40 level. I was looking for it to hold the 40 level and go into, I'm hoping that we could push it to 45, but I don't know. Might clean up some of the books today, You on Tesla, me on Amazon, lost 10K in a couple of minutes. Never buying calls or push, just spreads. Yeah. Also, you just gotta go slower. Gotta go lower. Unless you're buying in the money, one contract, then yeah, you can lose a bag. But yeah, NIO had an offering at $39 a share. So when a company is raising money, they're selling shares. and they're having an offering. They're selling shares to $39, and that's why it came down to $39 or below $39 yesterday pre-market, and now it's moving back up. You know, what's the difference between an option and a spread? I don't have the time to kind of go through that, but you're gonna have to look it up, man. You're gonna have to look it up. We got you, but look it up. Rod has news dropping at 4 today. Something with Camping World. I don't know. I don't really trade events anymore. After like events have burned people so hard. But yeah, I mean, this thing, we were looking at this yesterday. I mean, it held yesterday, but now it's ramped up after hours on that news. But it needs to break out of this range. It needs to break out. Huh. So, kind of give you some situation here, summary of the situation of what we're in, what we're dealing with today. Okay, so Apple, I have some calls on for next week expiration, and I'm down 24% on these. What happened on Apple was that I didn't take it off when it laid down. Like, I didn't take it off. I put it on. So Apple yesterday had some nice consolidation in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I think we're gonna, might just consolidate, chop. Premium was getting sucked dry, chop. But then, if we zoom in on this leg down, right in here, I should have cut it when it broke 122.50. I should have cut it and re-entered. But I didn't do it. So that's why I have currently a 24% loss. But I have 250 delta. So with this gap up right now, it's gapping up over $2 right now. So I'm gonna be in the positive with this. So that'll be good. Ariana was gone. Santa, why you say that? Why are you so negative? Why are you saying the Santa rally's down? Give us some hope. Apple's looking good though. Zoom. So, man, Zoom was a while. So I haven't been trading Zoom. Now, every time Zoom goes below 400, it gets bought up to like the 415 area, which could have made a good case yesterday. But I mean, it's been the one thing that I'm worried about. It's been 1, 2, 3 trading sessions, 4 trading sessions because this candle here closed below 400. So 4 trading sessions were below 400. But if you're going back over the last couple of months or weeks, here dipped under 400, got saved. Here touched 400, closed above though. Back in here, dipped below 400, was saved. And then, back in here, it was same thing, right? So what I'm watching on Zoom is it going to be held down below 400 now? Like, that's what it looks like, but it could be flattening out for share accumulation. I mean, volume's kind of low right now. I mean, it could definitely break out to the 420 area, 415. It's kind of what I'm looking for, but I'm a little bit skeptical if it's going to be if it's going to be below 400 is really what I'm looking at right now. So right now it's being held below 400. I also have that Lululemon call. Lululemon, hopefully we get a push to 360. Actually, I'm going to put an order in right now. Let's try to put an order in. I'm down 18% on this call. I need to get rid of it like today. Let me put an order in before we get going. Let's see if we can hit some orders at the open. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna try to hit Lulu. Hopefully we get a spike up on Lululemon, can get out of that. Apple, what did I pay for Apple? Apple, I paid $315. $315. Okay, so I'm gonna try to queue up Apple. I paid $315. Man, these came down to $229 at close. I'm gonna try to put an order in. I'm going to try to make some bags this morning, guys. Queue some orders up. Queue some orders up. Okay, so I put an order in for Lululemon. I'm also in CRM. So CRM, I'm holding 220 calls. I have 220 calls, and I have a credit put spread at 220, 210 for January expiration. So, yo, Carl, I'm trying, man. I'm trying here. We out here. I don't know if I'm going to get filled. I was kind of aggressive on the pricing. So, CRM. I mean, CRM right now is a very interesting chart to me. It's being held down here at 220, consolidating. I'm in January expiration, and that is January, the monthly cycle. So January 15th. We're now at 31 days. I'm selling some premium. I'm also long a naked call. So I'm looking for a push up to 229, 230 area for the naked call. For the premium I'm selling, I'm just looking to make 50% on the premium I'm selling. So the longer we chop here is good for the credit spread, but it's not so good. It's not so good for the naked call. So we'll see what happens. Penn just made another acquisition. Yeah, Penn has been running crazy. I mean, yesterday Penn ran up to 84. Had a $10. It was a $10 gainer right there. I mean, just ran. But now premium, because of this run though, like I was hesitant to enter because now premium is going to be on the rich side. You know what I mean? Ball might be good play long term if it can long term there in the can industry. What is it? What's the ticker, Carl? Stitch Fix? You had a naked BLL. You had a naked strangle on Stitch Fix, or what did you have? This pushed up nice, so you must have were you short premium on this? Oof. You must have been short premium. Yeah, I mean any of these like Stitch Fix. What was the other one? Was it Stitch Fix? Yeah. I mean this thing just kept going, man. It just is going. I mean, I guess that's the risk shorting a stock like this, you know. But I mean, I was looking forward to make a big move, but I didn't put an earnings trade on. But I mean, if you look at this chart, you know, I think it was primed to make a big move, you know, in my opinion. You know, I think it was primed to make a big move, but man, sorry for your loss, man. I don't know if it's gonna pull back for you. I don't know. BLLL. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, now that it's at 89, I mean, it could come down to 87, 88 area. Broke through the 50-day, but the 50-day has been rising up pretty nice. So I mean, I guess on this type of stock, you buy the dip, but you have to be patient buying the dip. Yo, Artie, what's going on, man? You made a profit on Stitch Fix yesterday. Yeah, I mean, congrats, man. Yeah, Stitch Fix was a while. I haven't watched it since earnings. I can't believe it's still pushing up. FedEx has earnings this week, and I'm in a position. I am long FedEx. I have a debit call spread for next week expiration. I'm long the 300 call, short the 310. My plan was I bought the dip yesterday, but it kept going. My plan was that we're going to come back up to like the 295, 296. I'm going to take my profits before earnings is what I was really trying to do. Can you explain theta decay mathematically, like is theta decay deducted at the end of the day? Theta decay, I mean, it's calculated for like if let's say something has negative 10 theta, you know, the next day you can assume that if the price remains exactly the same, let's say SPY closed at 305. The next day it opened exactly right at 305, give or take a couple pennies, exactly at 305, you'd be down $10. That's what that is implying. I got that in the train too. Went into that pretty good. I remember Stitch Fix was at 25 and was not a move. I was burning up so much we had to get rid of it. Yeah, I mean Stitch Fix now Stitch Fix is parabolic. Yeah, at open you'll recognize the hit of theta right at open. The option pricing adjusts. You know, sometimes things that mask theta, if implied volatility rises, could offset theta. If the move of the stock goes in the direction you need it to, will also offset theta, but then you're using your delta to offset theta. So, I mean, everything all works together. Everything works together, and that's why, you know, options trading gets a little bit complex, and that's why some people, you know, get confused. It takes a while to kind of understand the concepts, and once you get if you have a strong foundation, I mean, you're gonna be okay. Our market's opening in 2 minutes. Hopefully, I get some fills here, because I really need to get some fills on these. What's NIO doing right now? So NIO is at 42.46. So I think I'll leave NIO on. Got some time on that, so we'll kind of see. But my plan is I don't think I'm going to day trade today. I got some things to do, so I'm going to try to clean up some of these riskier positions and do what I need to do today. You know, Carl's and Caterpillar. Now, what's going to be interesting to me, like stocks like Caterpillar, I mean, it's been on a rip, but Caterpillar, a lot of these companies like Apple have a lot of exposure to China, and with the Biden administration, I mean, I don't know. Biden says he's not going to get rid of, you know, the tariffs Trump put in place, but China's already looking to negotiate the next phase of the trade deal. So the question is Biden going to go easy on China or not? That's going to impact some of these stocks that are heavily reliant on China. Tesla, Apple, Caterpillar, obviously Alibaba, Baidu, JD, IQ, American companies such as Boeing, you know, a lot of different companies. So what do you guys think? You think Biden's going to go soft on China, or is he going to stay strong? Is he going to stay strong? That's what I want to know, because they're looking to renegotiate. They're looking to renegotiate not renegotiate, but the next phase. So I'm just checking. I thought I got some alerts here, seeing if there's anything going on. But yeah, I mean, the stock market's rather quiet, so that's why, you know, selling premium is not a bad place to be. Short soybeans, yo, man, they're pushing this up right before market opens here. I like the way this feels, but I don't know. Are we gonna get screwed here? Yeah, soybeans. I don't know, man. Are we gonna develop a little bit of a cup here? Cup and handle? What we got going on with soybeans? Or is this a bull flag? Is this a bull flag? Or is this a cup? All right, market just opened up. All right, no fill for me, but let's try to get out of these positions. All right. All right, got out of Apple. All right, Lululemon. What's Lululemon doing here? What is Lululemon doing? All right, I got out of Apple, 284 profit. Lululemon's bid ask is really wide right now, so I'm gonna wait on that. Lululemon. Why does it say unable to contact Tastyworks? Okay, I made 284 on the Apple trade. Ooh, Home Depot. I don't think that's right. All right, we'll see. Um, NIO is pushing. NIO, I'm up $52, 15%. I'm up 15% on that call. NIO. Man, Apple's making a push now. I was close. I mean, I was close with my pricing. I was about 40 cents off with my pricing. But it's about to hit. Apple's about to hit the price, almost the price that I put in there. But Apple's trying to push up. Our Qs are coming down a little bit. All right, let's try to get out of Lululemon here because I'm done holding this bag. I'm done holding it. Theta's coming in. Theta's coming in too hot for Lulu. Because Lululemon expires this week, so. And Apple's ripping. Yeah, could have held that, but it's all good. All right, I got out of Lululemon. Now, not particularly happy with my performance on that one, but I'm glad to get out with a freaking profit on this. I only made $25, but here's the situation on Lululemon. It's probably gonna run now, but Lululemon, man, Apple's ripping to 125. Probably should have left that, but it's all good, guys. Like, you're not gonna. I got some other trades on, so it's not too concerning. Man, CRM is red again. So the situation with Lululemon, I was in the 350 calls. Okay. I accidentally bought them for this week expiration. Probably when I made the mistake, realized I made the mistake, I probably should have taken off. I paid $8.75 for this. This call yesterday, I paid $8.75 for it. It came all the way down to $2.64. Now going for $9.48. I just sold it for $9 just to get out. So I mean, I'm up $300 in realized gains today, but like, they cut this thing way down. Like, they cut it down. They sucked the premium right out of this. Like, the question is, who was buying? Who was buying yesterday? $2.70. $2.70. They were buying. Look at the volume here. They were buying these $2.70, knowing that they're going to rip this stock up. I'm glad I didn't sell for a major loss here, because this would have sucked, because I paid $8.75. I probably should have averaged down, but you don't want to keep, you don't want to average down too much. I probably should have bought at least one more, because I only had one, and I paid $8.75 for it. Because premium was leveling out right around $8.75, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy it. Then they took this thing straight down on Lululemon, down to freaking $280, and now it's worth $10. And this 350 call, this week expiration, I just sold it for $9. It's now worth like $10. Which, I mean, it's all good. I'm glad I got out with a freaking profit, because I'm like, just give me my money back. I mean, this expires this week. You're playing with fire. You don't want to have this drag out. I mean, this has been dragging out since Friday. It's now Tuesday. I don't have a lot of time here, and this is why that's why I didn't make that much money on it, is because I was holding too long with a short expiration. They are running Apple, running it. And I'm glad I had those calls, but man, I would have made another $250 on this right now. I would have made another $300 on this. Oof. I mean, I'm glad I got a $680 swing in my P&L to the upside and close out with $284 profit, but whew. Now I need CRM to do something here. I need CRM. I need this call. This call right here, right now, is killing me. It's down 13%, down 220. Or it's at the 220 call for January. I need this call. I think we're going to be good, but I mean, CRM, they are holding that thing down. I'm up a little bit on NIL, so we're gonna kind of see what happens here. But so if you learned anything from my experience here on this Lululemon, like, if you make a mistake, don't be like, well, I'll just might as well hang on to it. Like, you don't have to hang on to it. Let it go. Sell it, buy something else. You can sell something and buy something else. It's not a big deal. Like, that's what I should have done. Should have sold it, bought into a further expiration, would have made more money on this upswing. Instead, I had a lot of risk and I only made $25. So it wasn't great. I'm glad to get out of this trade alive. I'm glad to get out of it green, but not the ideal situation. And in this situation, implied volatility was coming down my throat. Theta was coming down my throat. And, you know, that's why I didn't make a lot of money. A lot of risk, not a lot of money. Yo, AMD's popping right now. Yo, Apple's popping. We have the S&P's up 28, Dow's up 171, NASDAQ up 100. The question is, they did this yesterday. Are we gonna pop? Are we gonna fade again? Man, I should have held on. I sold my AMD call yesterday. I mean, I made money on it, but I sold my AMD call yesterday at like 93.80 or something like that, or somewhere around here. I sold it right around here somewhere. I didn't think it was going to run like that, and I was trying to reduce some risk. But it's all good. We're making money today. I'm not hating on my situation today. Yo, Daniel Ring, what's going on? QRVO popping. Oof. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I mean, we're having a strong day. I mean, I'm up $300 realized profit right now. So, I mean, I guess I should have left my original trade on. I didn't think it'd pop like that. But, once you hit your profit targets, there's no real reason to be in the trade anymore. Like, there was no reason for me to be in the trade. Yeah, it's coming back up. It looks like it's being held right here by the 10-day. So it'll be interesting if it closes above that. Dang. Lululemon's up. I mean, man. Everything is ripping right now. Back to 122% on Apple. Yo, congrats, man. Trading them weeklies. Actually, I was in next week and my calls moved 100% too. And Apple's still going up. Man, Boeing's at 229. I can't hold on to it. Just can't hold on to it. Yeah. CRM's causing me a bunch of trouble right now. A bunch of trouble. It's holding on to 220, but it looks like the ugliest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks super, super ugly. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Man, Apple. So I just sold, just a couple of minutes ago, I sold those calls for $372. They're now going for $478. So that would have been an $800 bagger right there. Yeah, CRM. I'm glad I'm selling premium here at 220, but man, they are just testing it. They're just testing it. Plug. I never ever trade plug. Like ever. But now that we have a little bit more data, I mean, the chart looks a little bit more predictable, like rips, fades, rips, fades, rips, fades. Like, that's the situation. But right now, I mean, everything's kind of holding. I mean, Qs are holding right where they open at. What's SPY doing? SPY is trying to break out a little bit here. Just trying to push. Yeah, I mean, today so far it looks like it's shaping up to be a good day. I mean, man, they're really smacking Apple hard. This thing's up almost 4%. I'm grateful for them, but geez, I mean, they are just laying in here. Yeah, Boeing again. Look, just another disappointing open for Boeing. like just another disappointing open. V. Let's take a look, Carl. Yeah, I mean, for me right now, for like looking at the 1 year chart, just seems like too much, a little bit too much chop for me. I mean, it looks like it potentially could be a bull flag here. I mean, it's holding this gap up, but it's just not. I mean, if I was gonna take a stab at this, I'd probably be selling some premium. You know, that's about all that I could do for that. Will Netflix ever break out? I mean, yesterday, it didn't break out, but I don't know if you watched it yesterday. I mean, yeah, it was up like $20, man. Like, it was insane. Netflix was insane yesterday. I mean, this thing ripped from 500 up to 523. I mean, it was just, this was crazy. This was legit crazy. Yeah, CRM is definitely testing me down here right now. It definitely does not want to do what I want it to do. AXP, Carl, let's take a look here. AXP, man, they laid in here, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's looking kind of ugly, man. I would see if it wants to come down to like the 115, 114, 113, 112 would be a better buy. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I mean, it's holding on green today by 30 cents, but it's like today's candle. If you zoom in today's candle, I mean, right now, it's sold off a bunch. Could bounce up, but I would like for these credit card companies, for me, I would have more patience here. If it breaks this area, AXP probably going to go down to like the 112, 114 area. So I would just wait for that, honestly. See what happens. EXPE. Yeah, travel's up. So they had the vaccine news today, which is pushing some of these stocks up. So we had more vaccine news. But yeah, they're selling CRM. Take a look at CRM here, because CRM, yeah, they straight flushed it again. I mean, they've been doing that. Yesterday, it opened at 223, flushed it down at 220. Today, it opened at 222. They're flushing it down at 219. The question is, what's going to happen here? Are they baiting, or what are they doing? Are they going to hold this? I mean, on the 1 year, it doesn't look too bad because it's been holding this area right in here, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. We need to have a crossover. We need to have a crossover and hold over the 10-day moving average. Right now, it is not doing that. NIO is running a bit right now, though. NIO, it's looking good. That call. I'm in the 42 call. I mean, it's up 7%, so not huge, but we're having a little bit of a V-shaped recovery right now in NIO. But yeah, otherwise we're just chilling. We're just chilling, All right. Well, I'm going to take off here, guys. You guys have a great day. I got some things to do today. So, stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus hurt. Take care.